Geraldo, now it's time for the Daily Take here on NewsNation Live. Hello, my friend.
Hey, bud.
So you think we're getting there? You think this Lebanon, this is in an hour, they're going to put a 10-day ceasefire in place, kind of helps us with Iran and getting a permanent deal there, or how do you see it?
Well, I've seen ceasefires come and go in southern Lebanon. It's nothing permanent about it. I am in favor of any move toward peace. Now, whether anything sticks or not, that, of course, remains to be seen. But it is encouraging that the Lebanese president has agreed to meet with the Israeli prime minister. If that really happens, if they really speak, it would be historic. Can I tell you a quick story?
Of course.
I became buddies, real friends with the elected president, the president-elect of Lebanon, Bashir Gemayel, a Christian. I met him in 1980. We worked together in various stories that I was doing. I gave him, I would do interviews with him frequently. He was really very much a Lebanese nationalist. Even though he was a particular Christian, he appealed to the Shiites and the Sunni Muslims. We're all Lebanese together. And it was a period of, to me at least, because I really love the guy, it really seemed to be an encouraging time when peace was possible. He told me, I told him I had to go home at one point. He said, no matter what, if I get elected, he hadn't been elected yet, I will give you the first interview as president of Lebanon. And I said, thank you, Mr. President. I won't hold you to it because I'm going away. Anyway, I went home. I was on a vacation on a boat. I got a call. It's the president-elect of Lebanon. It's Bashir Gemayel. He called me to give me the interview over the phone that he was elected.
Wow.
Full stop. A couple of days later, I get another call. It's from the news desk at ABC News, where I was working at the time. Bashir Gemayel had just been killed.
Right.
My point in telling the story is, this is the place where dreams of peace go to die. This is a place where the violence is so deeply seeped into the character of the Hezbollah, and the IDF is so keen on protecting the northern part of Israel, which is an easy rocket range of Hezbollah militants up in the hills. It's just all these moving parts. I appreciate President Trump's optimism today. I appreciate that he's talking as the peacemaker rather than the war fighter, although he makes clear that he will be that if necessary. So I think right now everything's up in the air. I pray that the meeting between Netanyahu and Aoun, the Lebanese president, happens. Because I think that will be useful. And I know the United States is putting tremendous pressure on both of them. President Trump really wants a moment where he takes Netanyahu's hand and Aoun's hand and puts them the way Jimmy Carter did with Sadat and Menachem Begin back in the peace talks that led to the recognition of Egypt by Israel and vice versa. So, but I think right now nothing is certain. There's a tiny bit of optimism. The whole thing could go to hell in a handbasket in a heartbeat, though.
Yeah, and that story that you told is instructive. I mean, you talk about it all the time, how, just when you think things can't get worse, they do. And it is the Middle East that we're dealing with.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.